at the end of the day, that is the end goal for.
I mean, I don't necessarily want that. I want to have my own money. Like I want my financial freedom is
but hear what you just said. What your father
financial stability rather is compulsory for me before I get married. But I'll be damned if my man is expecting me. Keyword: expecting me to bring in a substantial amount of financial income into the home. There's no way we would even be together because I think he doesn't understand his role in the family. He's not religious. He's not biblical. He's just not a godly man. He can be a Christian man, but he's not a godly man. That's just it.
Then that's your opinion.
Yeah, it's the general consensus of girls that have sense because men would love to trivialize
good luck to a lot of you in this new
definitely. This is why everybody finna be single. We're going to hell.
It's not everybody. There are a lot of people. That's the thing. A lot of people are not single, but
a lot of people are single. Jesus Christ, do yourself.
You're single.
Just literally put it on Google right now. There's a whole lot of men and women that are
they're single because they're not ready to be realistic.
Men do not want to be realistic. You're going to want to trivialize. Many men, some men.
Again, you're generalizing.
They're general. It's the common nature of what is going on now.
So what you're saying right now, you can't even contribute. You see, it's very easy.
I never said I cannot contribute. I said I'll be damned if he's expecting me to contribute.
But you see,
substantially.
You're not listening to what I'm saying. That's why a lot of times men don't have.
What do you mean I'm not listening? I'm listening, but I'm contradicting what you're saying.
Because what you just said again. What you just said.
You're saying if she's financially doing really well, you're not even going to be bothered.
I never said anything like that. Even with your statement just now, you just said men are expecting. I didn't say I'm expecting.
We have to play that back when he said if he's dating a woman that is financially free and all of that, he's not going to have a lot of stress in the relationship. And I asked why.
Relationships are a two-way street. If she makes her own money, plus I have my own money, it means we have access to more things. It means that we have more opportunities to do things together. We have faster opportunities to even purchase things with both of our money. So, yes, and what was my answer? I said I'm not going to have a lot of stress because
how are you not still going to have the same amount of stress that you would have?
Because there's a difference, which I say you have to listen.
So you think because she has her own money, she's not sorry.
You're not
let me let you speak.
There's a difference between dating a girl that's financially stable and a girl that's broke. A girl that is financially stable, I'm not expected to take care of you. And if I take care of you, it's a bonus. If I want to take care of you, it's a bonus. You're not relying on my money. Compared to a lot of situations you see here in Nigeria or Lagos where, unfortunately, I'm not looking down on the women, but you have a lot of girls now, they are not financially stable. You are beautiful. Let me finish by saying, you are beautiful, you have social media presence, but what is your main stream of income? How are you bringing in money every time? Can you afford the same bills for yourself that you're talking about now from your job?
Have you read the book of Ruth and Boaz?
Let me finish. So what I'm saying,
let me finish
my point. Okay. So my point is
maybe that'll be a take home.
My point in saying it's not about the Bible, because biblically a man is supposed to take care of a woman, of course. But the problem
so where did we go wrong?
No, but that's what I'm saying. When we are dating, I'm not expected to take care of you in every single way, shape, or form.
How can you even how can you even? She's not going to need you for certain things. So if she wants to buy new underwear, she's going to come and tell you. If she wants to change her hairstyle, she's going to come and tell you.
What?
If she wants to fix her nails, she's going to come and tell you.
But you're missing the point.
That means you're dating low vibrating women. That's just the truth. The same way you say,
are you going
we
to
need
listen,
to look at the circle of men
are you
that we
going
are
to
dating
listen to a man
that
that's
are
insecure
and have fragile egos.
Are you going to
that's the same way if you're with those type of women.
Are you going to listen to a man that's literally telling you what is happening out there? The same way you are saying as a woman,
let me be submissive and
there's a lot
of
women in Nigeria, even those, that's what you just said. You twisted my statement when I said, if a woman is financially stable, I don't have to stress as much. Because guess what?
I didn't understand what that statement meant.
So you would ask me what that statement meant.
Actually, you're absolutely right. Expatiate. What do you mean by you will not have to stress a lot?
If she has a stable job and can take care of herself, then at least for the beginning stage of us dating, we can plan. I can map out how I'm going to take care of this girl that she's not reliant on me unless we are married. Now, if you are not financially stable and we are dating, no, you are not. You cannot be reliant on me.
No, that's what I said. She was never going to be reliant, whether you were there or not.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what we're saying. with a financially stable woman, that's
But
what
she's
a
not
lot
gonna
of
lie to you and tell you that she doesn't have that
Listen,
expectation
but
behind
listen
her
to what
head
I'm
that you
saying.
should.
Listen to what I'm saying. No man, of course, every man wants to take care of a woman, even if she's financially
Do they
stable.
really?
But you're not let you see.
Do they really?
This is why I say you're not letting me
My
finish any of
bad,
my
my bad,
statements.
my bad, my bad.
Thank
Okay.
you. If she's financially stable, at the end of the day, the long-term goal is to be able to position myself that I can take care of her. But as we are dating, I will still pay for dates and do certain things, paying for dates. But I'm not
Paying
going
for
to
dates?
take care of you immediately when we're dating. I'm sorry, that's stupid because I don't know you. And if you're financially stable, you as a woman will not have that mentality. But if you're not financially stable, you're already bringing wedding expectations of taking care of me, doing this,
Okay,
sending
so
money
why
from the
should she
beginning.
give you? Because I like what you just said now. You said you are not responsible for taking care of her, like in total, because she's not your wife, right?
Yes, or girlfriend even. Girlfriend or
No,
wife.
let's even take it to the extent. Let's say
No,
wife.
girlfriend.
No,
Let's say girlfriend. Let's say
wife.
girlfriend.
No,
No,
let's
no,
say
no, no, no. Because
wife,
wife is
girlfriend,
extreme.
I don't
Wife
think
is
there's
extreme.
a
Let's
difference,
say
to be very honest. Because if
there's a big
whatever you're not
difference.
doing for your girlfriend now, I'm sorry, when you're married, you know.
Not
Whether you like it
necessarily.
or not.
Not necessarily. There's
I don't
still
know
boundaries.
how you want to say, like, if you're not doing certain things for your babe now, is it when you're married that you're going to be doing? Where is
There's
the
certain
like, what
boundaries.
does courtship mean?
There's certain boundaries. I'm
Anyway,
not
but
going
the
to buy
question
a
I wanted to
property.
ask-
I'm not going to buy a property for my girlfriend.
There's a few that do because, yeah.
Congrats to them.
But I'm saying, like, I get that's extreme for some, but I'm saying, like, it happens. There's an exception to every general rule. So the exceptions, it does happen. However, what I wanted to say on the flip side is, you just said now that, you know, men are not going to, you know, financially fund a woman in total just because they're girlfriend. However, you expect her to do what while you are in a relationship? Feed you, give you peace. Well, not give you peace because no one can give you peace, but be there for you emotionally, mentally, physically, psychologically. Are you trying to tell me right now that your babe is not your anchor right now? Is that what you're saying? Don't you know that that is what is reserved for someone that she's married to? She's literally pouring into you. Is it because it's not financial? You think it's not an investment?
This is the problem I have with some women that say these statements. You act like
Where's the lie?
You act like it's not a two-way street.
Oh, God have mercy. My wow. Whew.
A
Help
relationship
me.
is a two-way.
Help
Okay,
me.
respectfully, when last were you in a relationship?
You're not going to put me on the spotlight. This is not about me. Next.
Okay, so a relationship is a two-way street. The same way a lot of women, and this is the problem a lot of men have. You say, oh, am I not going to be there for you emotionally? Am I not communicating with you? Am I not giving some of
How many times do you
myself
think a man
time?
is there?
Wait, but
in the
that's
flip side?
what I'm saying. You see, that
How-
is a general statement.
Okay,
If you
okay.
find the right partner, they would pour into each other.
Yeah.
The only difference is the man has the exception of finances. The woman, everything the woman is doing, the man is
Agreed.
also expected
supposed to be
do.
doing that, yeah.
So why
But-
is it that if I'm saying
But
now for the
no,
extra
like,
thing
what if
that's
she's
the
not?
final?
No, but you didn't hear what I said. Fucking. She doesn't need to fuck you because you're not her husband. She doesn't need to feed you because you're not her husband. She can be there for you emotionally, mentally, physically, whatever you need. She can be there, but she does not need to fuck you, feed you. She does not need to do anything that
So,
is between
time
man
out.
and God.
So wait,
she
time
does
out,
not need
time
to do
out,
that because
time
she's
out.
not your wife.
Time out.
So why
Time
do you
out. It is-
expect her to
I-
do that
Stop.
when y'all are just
This
dating?
is the mistake women
But
make.
you don't
Stop-
want to be
stop
financially invested
using that
when you guys
word.
are dating.
Stop using that word, expecting. Stop using that
So
word
you
because
didn't have that expectation from your babe. You didn't.
No, I did not.
Lord have mercy. The problem with men is that women can tell themselves the truth to an extent because I know some of us are not normal. Notice that I said us because I'm probably one of the people that, you know, we're on a bit, you get what I mean. But men find it very difficult to be realistic, like to tell themselves the truth. For a man to look himself in the mirror and tell himself the truth, I'm sorry, it's almost impossible.
You do
You
real-
can be looking at yourself in the mirror, but you're seeing Michael
You do
Jackson
realize
instead of
I'm answering.
Maiwa.
You do realize I'm answering these questions very peacefully because I know myself. If I was lying to myself, I would try to defend
Have
myself.
you seen calm
I
liars
don't-
before?
I
I
don't-
have. I'm a
but-
lawyer.
So that's what I'm saying. You see, guys, and let me tell you another reason why a lot of men don't even have this conversation. Because if you're already going to assume I'm a liar, if you're already going to not
It's
wait,
not an
let me
assumption.
finish. If you're already going to assume I'm not telling the truth or being my authentic self, then I cannot come and entertain a debate with you as a woman, which is how a lot of men think. If I have told you This is how I think. Then take my word for it.
But
If
is it
anything,
today that people say what they don't like?
now,
Actually, they
but
say one thing and then
mm.
actions don't follow.
But that's what I was just about to say after. That's why I said you have to let me finish.
My bad.
If
My bad.
I tell you something, then hopefully look at my actions in life and see it matches. If I've told you I don't expect sex from women, because I actually have not. When any woman I've dated, I don't expect sex. I don't expect you to do this. The only thing
At this point, I really want your
the
girl
only
on
thing
the
I
show.
hope.
I would like her perspective.
No, it's not even about her. It's just men literally say these things, but we are ignored a lot. Because for us to say it now, look how once I just said it now, the first thing you said is, "Oh, you guys are lying." So imagine me and
because I've dated lots of men that say one
a
thing,
lot
and
of
before you
men
blink, they are
that
doing the
you
next useless
dated.
thing.
There are 1 billion people in this world. Have you? Unless you're telling me you've dated.
How are we going to date 1 billion people? Can we be real?
So
Like,
what was the first thing I said when we started this podcast? My mentality and my thought process comes because there are billions of people and different ideologies. In a place like Lagos, let me not lie to you, everything you said, facts. In Lagos, gives a fuck about
it's
Lagos.
not just Lagos.
Lagos is a small area.
It's not just like Lagos. It's not
But
just
that's
Lagos.
what I'm saying. Even for what you said, even you're there, wherever you've been, for what you just said now, there are lots of men that actually think this way. That hey, I don't have these certain expectations. The only expectation I have is
How many
any
men,
partner, a lot of men, any partner I have, please just be
Please
kind
introduce
to
me to these your friends that think
just
this way, because I
support
think
me.
maybe is this our lucky axis? These lucky men, maybe they are the ones that are changing people because you know you live in Ikoyi, so please you need to introduce
It's
me to
not
these
even
Ikoyi
about.
men.
That's why I
Maybe they
said
think
forget
different.
Lagos.
because-
But you see, you're proving my point. Forget Lagos.
Okay, fine. Introduce me to these gendered men or Yankee
It's
men.
not even
because
about see.
at this point, I
at
don't know
the end
where
of the
to find
day,
men that
human
share
beings-
this your mentality that
it's
they
not
don't
even about-
expect
they're
sex.
men-
They don't expect their babe to do a 3-course meal once. They don't expect certain things that they know damn well it's only your
Have
wife
you
that's
ever
supposed to be
dated
doing that
outside
for
your
you.
circle? Well, outside your time.
I don't even date. I'm not even interested right now.
Then I feel like you should do that. And then there are a lot of mentalities.
Oh
you
no,
see
I
that
only
different.
have one. I don't have any heartbreak left. If I experience heartbreak right now, I can flatline. So no.
So for me, somebody I dated a lot that taught me to not have a closed mind when it comes to women or dating. Because there are a lot of women I did date that, yes, actually had this same mentality. And I learned from experience.
Because from what
I
they've
don't
experienced.
exactly from what you've experienced. And when I realized
From what
I don't,
they have experienced.
and even them, when I realized it's a losing battle to try and change that, I don't want to date you guys anymore, respectfully, because I can't change your opinion. Meanwhile, if I go explore things I've not tried, okay, there's some girls I've never dated or tried at this time. Let me try. So you guys think like this. Oh, really? So in the world, people think like this. Fair? Okay, that makes me now think the girls that I dated that thought like this now, I actually don't blame you. I'm not attacking you. I'm saying it's because of your experiences. But as I said, at the end of the day, every individual you date or who you're with, you have to get to know them for who they are, not off the stereotypes, because all of us have a decision to make based off our mentalities, off our morals and everything. And if somebody tells you who they are, take their word for it, but if you now get to see them in real life, see if their words match their action, that's when you can now judge. But if you're going to judge based off what they say, which is what a lot of us do, especially women off men and all that, we are never going to progress.
Okay, agreed. Let's agree to disagree on this particular topic. And let's be like honestly, I can't. I mean, I'm not a guy, which is why I invited the guy on the show to give me their perspective. I respect your perspective, but I don't agree with it necessarily.
And that's why I said this
I
was.
don't agree with a lot of the perspective. No, I heard what you say. I hear you loud and clear, but I don't think I don't think the answers were as objective as I would like. But maybe again, because your group of friends or your circle of friends,
It's not
where
about
you
my
grew up,
group of friends.
maybe because
See, guys,
they are of
if
this
you want
mentality.
to see if I'm lying,
No,
go and
maybe
watch
they're. I'm
my
saying
podcast.
no.
Genesis, because
Please do.
I've not changed my answer from there, and this is why I say
Please
with
do.
women.
Please
At the end
do,
of the
guys.
day, she's saying that, oh, she's not sure if I'm being this, but I'm literally telling you, if the camera was not here, if we were one-on-one,
Yeah,
I
but
would tell you this
I
same
think this
answer.
is just 1 out of a billion. Like you're a unicorn. Like,
I'm not.
That's what I'll say.
I'm not.
Or maybe your group of
Because
friends,
you know what's
guys
funny?
are unicorns. That's why I
What's
said,
funny
please
is,
introduce me to
do
these
you know what's
men that
funny?
are like
It's not
that.
even
That
it's
would
not
see me and
it's
not
not even
expect
my group
sex
of
or
friends.
any of that wifely quote unquote
It's not my. Do you know what's funny?
responsibility,
It's not my group of
please,
friends.
by all
It's not.
means,
It's not my group.
introduce us
Wait
to
now.
them.
Wait now. It's not my group of friends or anything. It is
So where are you
because
not getting this from?
it's because I've traveled the world and I've been lucky to meet a lot of people that have different opinions. That
People
is
that
like
you don't know in depthly told you things and you took it and ran with it. Is that what you're saying?
when you listen to a podcast, do you know those people personally?
They are speaking and they're giving you facts. Like most of the time, they're telling you real life experiences. Like most of the time, this is from their society, their environment.
Yeah,
but-
aha. That's still at the end of the day, I still don't know if you're lying or not because I don't know you. So for me, is I should take something that I've heard. If I apply it to real life, does this benefit me more or does it not? And if it benefits me more, I will go with that ideology. So
Okay.
hey, if you say you should date like this and think like this, you know what? I feel like I should try that. It works for me. Boom. If I want to date a woman that is like this instead of thinking like this, let me try. Have I tried the other side? Yes. Have I tried this side? Yes. So based off trial and error, I prefer this way. I prefer dating women that are more financially stable. Why? Because I've realized when I dated women who were not, there were certain things that I went through or stresses that I personally don't want to go through until a certain period. Compared to a woman that's financially stable, and even if she's financially stable, doesn't mean, oh, she has the automatic mindset that she's like this. Because a lot of girls that even have money that are still stingy, that still don't want the man to do everything. So there's still you as an individual to know the person's character. It's not about man or woman.
I'll say
It is
this.
character. At the end of the day, this is the problem with dating. People date based off the general men or women instead of dating off the individual. Because when you marry,
I will
it
say
is the
this.
spirit. Hold on. When you marry, it is the spirit of the person you are taking in terms of their mentality, their inner. Not even man or woman, their inner. So however they are in
Taking
their
their soul.
head or their spirit, that too. But however they are inside is what you're going to deal with. That's why I tell
Okay.
people this general men, women. Yes, of course, we can always have these debates and all. But for you to enjoy your personal dating life, find what works for you. And if
Agreed.
niggas or
Agreed.
women don't meet
Agreed.
that standard,
Agreed.
then
I'll
leave
say
them
this so we
alone
can wrap
and
it up.
find the next. Because guess
I'll say
what?
this.
At the end of the day, each gender, we need each other. Whether you like it or not, you want to get married. do you
I'll
not?
say this.
Wait. Do you
If-
want to get
if
married? Yes or
Jesus
no?
wills
Wait,
it.
answer my question. Do you want to
In
get married?
God's time.
Yes or no?
In God's
It's
time.
a yes or no.
It's not a yes or no for me in God's time because I can say yes and God's will is no.
Okay, so you don't want to get married?
I
No,
didn't say that. I
based
said
off
it's
you
in
as
God's
an individual,
will.
do you want to get married?
That's why if you follow God, you understand that what you want is by the way.
Okay.
You can want what you
Now
want from
that
now to
is a
next
political
year,
answer
but
compared to
God's
me.
will at the end of the day is what
That
going
is
to
a
happen.
political answer compared to me.
Oh my God. So now me being honest, me speaking my truth, is down diplomacy.
So when, but when I said the same thing, you just attacked. This is why I say we catch women in our actions. I just said the same thing, you attacked me for it. So why is it when it's you now, it's not a problem?
As I said, see, I'm going to, let's just say, as I said earlier, yeah, I hear what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
I may not necessarily agree with it, but I'm going to take something home. You said, it's important to be open-minded when dating, certain types of people. So, yeah, I think for a very long time, it's possible that we have been closed-minded as women, or I personally, I've been closed-minded, so I'm not even interested. I've not been interested in dating for years. However, you can't blame that closed-mindedness because of the environment that we are in, because of the society that we are in. You can't necessarily blame that closed-mindedness on us. You have to understand the situation.
So with what you just said, no, I
I'm just
promise
making
you,
a
I
statement.
promise. And what's funny is from that statement, that's exactly why I speak the way I do, that I give a lot of women grace or even men grace, because I know our environment has not been, what's the word I'm looking for? It has not been progressive enough to allow us to see outside the box. And unfortunately, you get majority of the same examples that you've mentioned. Same way I have seen majority of the examples you've mentioned, but then it takes an effort, unfortunately, which is why sometimes it's stressful, because it's like, oh, I had to put in effort when most times I already put in effort in the past. But guess what? That is life. Whether I like it or not, I used to think every girl in Lagos was the same until I literally had to make an effort to say, I want to start dating different girls. And when I made that effort, did it take a lot of time and stress off me? Yes, that I could have put into more business and more work, if I'm being honest.
Fair.
However, because of that, I've seen so many different perspectives that I'm like, I get it now. It's not everybody. Okay, there might be some
it's
majority. There might be some majority. I agree. But then there's this opinion. There's
some
that
majority.
opinion.
Majority
There's
is
this
majority.
opinion. It is still some majority. Because there's, okay, for
Yeah, because
example,
they don't want
every
us to,
girl,
like-
for example, I can say every girl on the island can think one way, every girl on the mainland thinks one way. Oh,
That's a
every girl that went
that's
to
a
uni,
subjective
every girl that went to
opinion.
uni here thinks one
Yeah,
way.
but
But every
that's a
girl that went to uni
subjective
abroad
opinion.
thinks one way.
But alas, honestly, I understand what you're saying. I'm saying I hear you, honestly. And yeah, the take home from you would be just to be a bit more open minded, give a little bit more grace. Even though it's hard to do so in this society, in this country. But yeah, ladies, let's give a little bit more grace to the niggas out there.
Very,
Yeah, so
very.
of course, thank you so much to our guest, Mr. Maiwa, Mr. Sunday Atilashe. You
Please
guys
pray for our
definitely
sister and the
get
Lord and all the other guests that are coming
keep
on.
me in your prayers, guys. I'm not even gonna lie. But no, back to what I was saying. Please, this December, you guys should absolutely book tickets to attend Sunday at Tilashe. I think it's gonna be taking place every Sunday
Every
in
Sunday
December.
in December,
Yeah,
but we'll
so
announce
every
dates very
Sunday in December, dates are gonna be announced soon. Definitely purchase your tickets.
Thank you.
I want to see you all there because I'm gonna be there. So again, thank you so much, Mr. Mayowa, for coming
Thank you,
on
ma'am.
the show.
Thank
Thank
you,
you so
ma'am.
much for these opinions, and of course, guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave a comment down below if you agree with these opinions. Please, by all means, share. Don't forget to follow us on YouTube, and of course, stay bold, stay real, stay wet. I remain your lovely host, Legal Barbie, Miss Kosi. Mwah, 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 mwah. Bye. See you on the next one.